Tunis to Tabarka.
Good morning everyone, it's 5 AM. Dean's trying to get the fire lit.
Bloody paper.
Using our best caveman skills. There is Bizerte, so that's where we're going to head. Out of there in a minute. But first we need to pack up all of this and get some breakfast. We've got another big day today. I want to do at least 60 kilometers. Let's see if we can get it done. Welcome to the morning of day 2. There's our campsite over there next to the wind turbines. There is Rimmel beach with the shipwrecks, and right in front of us is Bizerte Port, so you can see some of the ships lining up to get in. Absolutely no wind, so we are having to paddle, or rather Dean's paddling while I do this video update, so I'm going to drag it out to try and make Dean paddle as much as possible. We had Mexican beans last night, which we're slightly regretting this morning, but yeah, all good. The stretch aim is Cap Surat, but that's a long way away. It's really going to be dependent on the weather. But yeah, let's see how far we can get. Right, we're at the entrance to the Bizerte Port, and look, we probably want to get past these things quite quickly. We've just arrived on the other side of the Bay of Bizerte. You see behind me, there's the wind turbines, that's where we started. Apparently it's a 15k crossing, but I think it's actually longer than that. I mean, look at that. Now it's time to get a coffee. So we've just had coffee and pain au chocolat. Now we're on the hunt for water and some fruit, because we're now heading round to Ras Angela, and I think there's going to be nothing there in terms of shops. So we need to resupply while we can before lunch. So looks like it's going to be a fruit themed lunch. We made it to Cap Blanc. There it is. And there are the rocks we're going to try and avoid as we go past. Welcome to Cap Angela, Africa's northernmost point. We've stopped for a banana break. Dean somehow managed to store these in the kayak, and they've been essentially pickled. So yeah, they're quite salty, I'm sure they're delicious. But yeah, I think this is the halfway stage. But yeah, today has been tough. There was some really bad wind and not in the right direction, so we were getting blown out to sea for a lot of the last 10 kilometers. This is my kind of portage. We came in here, and now we're going to carry it all of 2 meters and put it back in on the other side. Let's do it, Dean. Look what we found. Check out my tie-dye salt pattern. Look at this. It's the end of day 2. We've done about 42 kilometers, and we've decided to pause on this beach, or rather stop on this beach. Unfortunately, Dean's lost his glove, so Dean is sadly walking around looking for it. He lost his hat yesterday in a storm. Now he's lost his glove. He's just slowly going to end up naked due to lack of gear. But anyway, I don't think we're going to find the glove, but let's see. Anyway, let's set up camp and cook up a storm. Look at this. We've had some serious issues staying out the sun on this trip. As you might be able to see, some interesting tan lines. So have a look at my hand. That's quite brown, but then there's a huge gap there. My arm is slightly less brown. But then if we have a look at my leg, which has been exposed to the sun while kayaking the whole time and has had water on it, so the sun cream is rubbed off, that's pretty burnt. You can see how burnt if I do this. Ouch. And it's the same on the other side as well. A healthy dinner of couscous and mackerel. How was it, Dean?
It was.
It was food. It was definitely food. Yeah, lucky we're so hungry we don't really care. But yeah,